Hello, it's Tracy here from the Wildlife Garden. Bit of a different video for me today, as there isn't much I'm going to be doing in my garden at the moment due to it being winter. The least disturbance the better in the garden, really. Allow those little insects to hibernate. So I thought, as today I'm making my Christmas pudding for the family, it makes plenty of pudding. There's enough for this year and next year, and Christmas puddings store so well. I thought I'd share my pudding with you. So I'm going to turn you around and you can see all the ingredients and see what happens. I'll turn you around now. There we go. Quite a few ingredients in a Christmas pud. First of all, some pudding bowls are great. I got these from charity. One's a family one, the big one is the family one. But these two I got from a charity shop recently, so keep your eyes peeled for those. You'll need some lint cloth for wrapping puddings in. This pudding recipe comes from, it's a YouTuber too. His name's Paul. Their YouTube channel is Richard and Paul has an allotment and does some great videos on his allotment, and they also do a few other videos. They've got quite a collection of videos well worth dropping in and seeing: cooking, gardening, house. Richard's really good at doing his house up, so yeah, if you can have a quick look at Richard and Paul's channel, you can delve in and watch what you fancy. So this is Paul's mum's recipe, and I did it for the first time last year. He does a great video on making this pudding, but I thought I'd share it with you. So we have got, and let's show you the recipe first so you can freeze on the recipe. There's the recipe. On the carrots, that is 80 grams of carrots. I nearly grated 800 grams. It's 80 grams of carrot. Okay, I hope you can read it. It's my scribble. And basically, that's what you do. It's not difficult. And then after you've steamed it for the 5 to 6 hours, you store it. And then on the day to use it, you steam it for a further 2 hours. So let's see what we've got. We've got glacé cherries, grated carrot, vegetable suet, plain flour, prunes, mixed fruit. Now I've had this brand of brandy soaked mixed fruit for 3 or 4 years. It never goes off. If you keep it in a sealed container, it stays fresh because of the alcohol in it. Grated apple, soft brown sugar, ground almonds. Paul suggests chopped nuts, but almond nuts, but I'd got flaked in, so save some money, I just stuck with my flaked ones. Breadcrumbs, lemon zest, black treacle, egg, brandy and milk stout. And the great thing about the milk stout is there was so much, only a little needed out of the bottle, so the chef gets to have a little glass too. Okay, now it's basically putting everything into the bowl. The only thing I haven't measured out is the treacle. So I'll just pause you and I'll put everything in the bowl and then you can see how it all comes together. Okay, I've measured out the treacle. It's a tablespoon of treacle. I've put that in first. I think I'm going to add the liquids next so the treacle gets to soften up a bit. So in goes the brandy and in goes the milk stout. Give that a little mix, soften it up a bit. Then I'll start with some of the dry ingredients, I think. Oh no, I'll put them all wet in. I'll put the apple in. Whoop! Splash. And the carrot. Less of a splash. Give that a stir. Oh, sorry, my camera technique in this kind of thing is a bit off. There you go. Give it a mix. I think mix up Sunday or mix up Friday. I've heard of something like that. I think it's probably an American idea. I don't know. where you all mix the pudding and make a wish. I'm going to leave my pudding out so people can mix it tomorrow. I'm not going to steam it yet today. I'll leave it all the flavours to mature, and then my granddaughter's coming tomorrow. She can give it a little mix too. I'm going to put in the breadcrumbs, the sugar, the almonds, the chopped almonds, the flaked almonds in my case, lemon zest. Give that a little mix. You can see it's starting to come together. It's funny trying to mix and watch through a camera rather than just watching the bowl. Probably do with a wooden spoon so it makes less clanking. Sounding nice. Then we've got the vegetable. I've used vegetable suet. I think vegetable suet's better, but you can use animal suet if you so wish. More currently, mix that in. I could do with somebody holding the camera for me while I'm doing this activity, I think. Next we need to put in the flour. It's pre-measured, so not so difficult to put in. Whoops, sorry. And as I've got no editing skills whatsoever, you actually get what I film. I haven't downloaded an editing facility yet, as my laptop has been, well, it functions, but the keyboard's broken on it, so it's so hard to try and do anything on it. Perhaps Father Christmas will help me out there. So that's the flour. The only other dry ingredient, oh, there's no dry, they're all wet. Then in goes the mixed fruit. There we go. That's really Christmassy smelling. I wish you could smell it. That fruit has suddenly added that lovely, delicious Christmas smell to it. Right, and next I need to put in the prunes and the glacé cherries. Okay, that's the glacé cherries chopped up and the dates. So let's just combine all that. And basically, I've just got to add the egg. I'll just give this a good stir and then I'll add the egg. I love the sound. It's a good sound, isn't it? Turn the bowl a bit. And that's how simple it is to make Christmas pudding. A lot of ingredients, more preparation than cooking, obviously. It's just preparing everything, weighing everything. But yeah, fantastic. I like the egg. So if I can crack an egg without getting any shell. Not too bad, one little bit of shell I think in there, but that's all. Yep, that's that out, yeah. Let's give that a little beat. Now in the old days when I was little, a silver coin was always put in the pudding, wrapped in silver coin. Used to be a 5p piece, and wrapped in tin foil, and the person who got it was the lucky, had the look of the pudding. Today we just stir the pudding for luck. So yeah, we'll just stir this one. And that's the egg. I'll just combine it a bit more. That's really the only sort of ingredient in it that needs cooking, isn't it? So
Colin, back on.
and that's it. And once you've combined it all, it can go into the pudding bowls and steamed for 5 to 6 hours, and then it's ready for storing. I hope it's a bit of a different video for you. And yeah, 10 minutes, probably less really, because I've had to pause the video a couple of times just to chop a couple of things up. But yeah, that's the Christmas pudding all done. So hopefully you'll enjoy making your own puddings this year.